Shalom and welcome to Shaar Gugulim, Gate of Reincarnations, the Elevating Your Soul class. Thank you, you're too much. Standing ovation. I'm embarrassed, actually. You should only continue to be so kind. Thank you. All right, chapter 6. We're cruising along here. I don't know if we're going to finish the whole book or not. It's a lot of work. And we only learn once a week. But I think once we clear another chapter or two, I'll think about or take a vote, whatever you want to do, if we want to work on a new Kabbalistic assignment. So just keep that in the back of your minds. Be'inyin neshamis chadashis v'yeshnas ma'in yonim. And Yeshanus, old and new souls. You guys ever hear anyone say that you're an old soul, Bob? Bob, you're an old soul. You ever hear that kind of talk before? One or two. Hello. Hey. What does it mean? What does it mean? Kvar nizbayek tzad inyan zeh b'shar al shar hamitzvahs shluach hakan gam never. Hatchila shayresh haneshamis mehechen hatchila. We already talked about it, but we're going to talk about it again. Da ki ka'asher nivro kula oilamis ve'filu oilam atzilis nis hoive b'dachila b'sod ziva v'achivach. God created all the worlds, even the world of Atzilis. And in the secret of union of souls, he made them back to back, and after they returned them to be even the aspect of face to face. Souls are the same. Hula oisav and a shamish eyes needs havu vachinas achraach. Are you eat the chadashos yoitzes meziva banivai? The fish achin is havu with the chil of achraach. Yardu im galus the shchina lamata b'toga klipis. So souls are the same, and they're back to back. And then at the time of newness, they come out in the zivu from face to face. The Fisha Akanis of the Chila Bakaraka. At first they were back to back. And then they descend with the exile of the Shechina in the midst of the Klippas. Sometimes a tzaddik thinks straight. And he's able to have his mind like whatever new soul, Perush and Shamash Shivatoka Klipa, Titale Mishamala Maila, the soul comes out of Klipa, Besod Chadashim, the Vakrim Rabba Munasecha Vesham, Titchadesh, Achakak Tirit Mishama Oila Mazem, Vachias Panim upon him. And after that, he descends from there in the world, in this world, from the aspect of face to face. And now he's at the beginning of his creation. He's called new. And these souls, mukhanot shelo lechot, because they don't sin like other souls. Ach daki ein banu koyich. Bekol azman hazeh rak lahamashik elu reshames chadoshes. And however, no, ki ein banu koyich bekol azman hazeh. Rak lahamashich elu reshames chadoshes. Oisem shehem min abriya. Bria Yitzir and Asir Shehem Sod Neshama Ruach Nefesh Kanayde Aval Atila Bo Acher Dachia Yavo Neshamas Kadashas Yoter Oil Shehem. So right now we only have, if you're new soul, you're a low soul. In the time of the redemption, you may be a new soul, and you could be a high soul, a high new soul. And they're the aspects of the Neshama Mitzilis. That was the Adam Arishon, and it's called Zirai Law. There's a very high soul that doesn't sin, and it's rooted high, and it's sealess, and it's called Zihira Elo, the higher light. V'zeh so mashe kasev v'sefer zeh parshas Pekudei daf 253a shemayom shenichre beis hamikdash lo nechnasu neshames beheichel ahava ki elu hachadshis tepanim apanim min ha'olam atzilas lo nechsusham. So the new souls that are face to face in Atzilas do not enter there. Avon neshames shemin v'briyet zirasiyah chadashis, new souls on low. After the destruction, they may come. But the rest of the souls that were included in Adam, they are back to back, and they come to the world. They return. And they go away from face to face, and then they'll come back to being face to face. This is the most souls come into the world. Adam had 248 parts. Gufo Hanichlal min aremach ivarim gam yesh bo bachinas acheres v'heim bachinas kama mine saros taloyim bo ein kates. So there's 248 parts of Adam, but there's hairs on his head that have no number. V'hinei kol nitzutze prati no shamash oilam hazeh kulam heim bachinas elu sheyesh b'am arisha k'nizka. Remember we talked about all the different sparks and extensions. That's all the sparks included in what's called the hair. Amnam elu apartim v'chinas k'nizkaros nimshach la'achar kab gufas anashim anoldi min adam arishon v'elu apartim v'heim nekrayim atzleita sharshe hanashamas le'odom kulam nishachas b'sham v'chinas elu shel adam k'nizkar. But the 248 are called root souls. V'hinei ladas ata kol ish v'ish ma shorish shel neshamas. So everyone wants to know what is the root of their soul. Tzarek shiyada v'yakir. V'mi nischalku kol prati nitzutzes divarim v'saros shel adam arishon v'zeh yikra sharshi neshamas abaos mimenu v'kol v'kein v'kol ever v'ever al derech masher darshu chazal v'pasuk eifo hayita b'yazdi aretz. You come from the roots of the 248, and the question is, where does your soul root come from? Ukvar b'yenu lecha ki rov neshamas heim b'chinas kain v'hevel bana. Most people come from Adam, Cain, and Abel. And then from there you fractal out. I'm not going to tell you everything now. I'm not going to tell you now, but I'll tell you a mashal. Abel's the head of souls. So Abraham would be a root soul in the aspect of the right arm of Adam. And then there's like a billion sparks and hairs and extensions from that. However, the now Inyan Chaluki Brate Tshuva Tzrika L'Bnei Adam Ubehem Yuvar Gatam Yino Derosha Zeh. So, in concerning tshuva, aspects of tshuva, then you need to know where exactly you're coming from. Hine chelkei hatshuva heim shmona. There's 8 aspects of tshuva. Achasi kimishi yeshbo nefesh by the Messiah. You have your nefesh for Messiah. Hine kishachota Adam sinned. Gairim lahafrid hasiya min yitzira separating Asiya from Yetzira, and the aspects of the place, Bechinas Pratius, the specific aspect, Hamakom Sho Taloi Bo Shorish Nafsho, based on the root of your nefesh, V'lachein hi tshuvaso she'yataken ha'shechzor l'ischaber Asiya v'Yetzira. Then you repair it, this person, by connecting Asiya and Yetzira, Bechinas Hamakom Ha'ho Sheshorish Nafsho. Basically, where your nefesh is rooted in a spiritual realm. But you may have a source of soul in your ruach from Yetzira, and the sin is connecting Yetzira and Bria. The pratus b'china sharshuk in this garlo mishi yesh bo neshama meBria sorech lechaber Bria b'tzios al derech and this garlo el. Hari elu shlosha chelki tshuva tachtoinim ki heim ha'olam es Bria Yetzira v'Asiya. So likewise, all parts of your soul, one of the main sins is that you are failing to connect your soul to its root in the mirror image on higher. So if it's a nefesh of Asiya, you're not connecting it to the nefesh of Yetzira. If you're a ruach of Yetzira, you're not connecting it to the ruach of Bria. So forth and so on. But there's 5 more elevated aspects. They're all in Atzilus itself, the highest world. The first is to return Malchus to its place. As Mike would say, the bottom parts of Netzach Hod Yesod. Shlishi lahashiva yoter lamayla ad chagah chesed gevor teferes. L'reviz lahashiva yoter lamayla al chabad sheim shloisha moichin azeranpin. The 3 aspects of mentalities of zeranpin, chachma bina das. Hari arba eliyos elu v'kulam b'chinas madregas zeranpin. You are trying to restore zeranpin. That's the highest level of tshuva. The upper Adam. Oh, the yesh tshuva chamishi. The garis al yonim makulam. Even higher than that. Ve'ila shiva la lusa ad makom abba ve'ima ve'el chelik zeh ramzu b'sefer hazoyer. So the highest level of tshuva is to restore wisdom and understanding in their proper place. And actually in the Tree of Life, Etz Chaim, he talks about this in the front page. And that is the hardest tikkun to do. So that all the sparks, all the tikkunim, eventually have to restore wisdom and understanding to their place. Zeranpin's got to get to its place. Malchus has to get to its place. The souls of Bria have to get to their place. Souls of Yetzira have to get to their place. And the souls of Asiya have to get to their place. You guys ready for that kind of action? Thank you for listening. Be well.